Hi, welcome back to Christine's Corner. I love having you see my shows, and please ask the representatives to keep Nutmeg going. Anyways, my guest you have seen if you watch my shows is Pam. She does Healing for Art, and she's phenomenal. Sorry I didn't tell you ahead of time about she's going to paint a picture for you. You can show them what you're going to start with.
Yeah, I did a quick sketch, and I don't know what you can see here, but we're doing a painting of Mexico. My daughter went to Mexico and took this picture, so that's what I'm using as a start. And so normally what we do is we do a little meditation and just think of happy thoughts for a couple minutes. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to write on my canvas good thoughts about this painting and about what I hope happens in my life and other people's lives. And so as I'm looking at this picture, I'm thinking of peace. I'm thinking of...
Oh, you're writing that in ink?
Yes, because these are acrylics, so if I want to paint over it, I can just paint right over it and you won't see it, or you can let the words show through. Okay. So it depends on what I'm thinking, while I'm painting.
Good messages.
Yeah. Inspiration. Let's see. Love. Happiness. And I'll do one more, beauty, because I think that's a beautiful spot to go to. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do the background, and I'm going to put in the sky part. So I have my words that I have, and the sky is going to be mostly up here, and there's going to be two palm trees coming. I'm on the wrong side. Two palm trees. Palm trees coming through, but I want to put the background first before I put in the palm trees.
Yeah, in case you didn't see, because, it's a little, it's a beautiful beach scene with the palm tree.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, she had a great time there, I guess, so. So I'm going to just take a couple blues and make a lighter blue. That's a nice looking sky, like the day today. Today was really nice. And I'm just going to paint that on here.
Pretty color blue.
Yeah, just like the best place you ever want to be. That's what I'm painting. And I usually paint the sides the same color too. I'm not going to spend a lot of time doing that.
Yeah, a matter of time. Yeah.
So.
Yep, that's fine.
Anyway.
I always just, should I or shouldn't I do the sides?
Right.
Then I didn't, and then I said, oh, that doesn't look good.
Yeah. And I read somewhere, some places they like you to paint the sides black.
Oh.
So some of the galleries, I guess, but I don't know. I don't really like it when I paint it black. Whoops. I added a little bit of yellow in here.
Taste.
Yeah, that's true.
It's your painting.
Yeah, that's true. And then underneath this light blue sky, I actually added a little bit of yellow in here to add some sun.
Did you accidentally put the yellow in there?
I did, but usually I do that anyway. But just to add a little bit of the sunlight in there.
Oh, pretty.
So,
good idea. I like to paint with acrylics as well.
Yeah, and right now, since it's the first layer, you can see the words coming through, and if you like, you can leave it that way, or you can just keep painting your layers. The this picture is cloudless, so it's just going to be the actual sky is coming through right now. We're not going to have any clouds in the sky. It's just going to be a bright sunny day.
Happy thoughts.
Yeah, so that'll be good. All right, so then underneath is going to be some water, and that's a little bit darker.
So I noticed you're not dipping it in the water to rinse it. You're just keeping all those colors in there.
Yeah, I kind of add a lot of colors in mine. I don't really, I'm not a purist of just blue. I always add a little bit of other colors in there.
And whatever comes out is...
Yeah, and sometimes it's to match the parts of the whatever you're painting. So like if it was something pink down here, I might add a little bit of pink up here. It just kind of balances out. So the sea that I'm painting is a little darker. So that's going to be underneath the sky there. And we're also good. There's a part that is a little bit of green that I'll paint in a little bit. But right now I'm just doing like the background color. So then we have like a dark blue gray, and somewhere I have some black. I didn't clean my palette before I came, so it's kind of
no worries.
a mess. But that's kind of, I don't know.
So you guys can't see it, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
Whatever works.
If they can, yeah. Doesn't really matter. And so then that's kind of like the more shallow water, where you might see like this, you can kind of see the sand, like when you're walking into the water. It's, it gets deeper. But this is the shallow end here, the darker.
Does it ever feel like you're just painting stripes going across and then it doesn't, like, how do I blend it? I mean...
Right now I am just painting stripes because I'm just putting the background in. And when I start doing more detail, then I'll do different strokes and stuff. And plus I'm using a bigger brush because it's the background and I want it to be quick and, just whatever color, quick and easy. And so now I'm going to add the sand part, and I actually have, I like pearly colors. So
what color would you call that?
They call it gold, and it is like shiny, but I'm going to add that along with the yellow and some white to make like a lighter color sand after I get some of this blue off.
Oh, you don't have a paper towel. You forgot.
Yeah, I was going to...
I'll have to do the best you can.
That's okay. So anyway, so a little bit of yellow and a little bit of the gold, and the gold is kind of sparkly a little bit, and then some white, and then it makes kind of a sandy color. It's kind of light. This is turning out. I still have blue in my brush, but I'll fix that a little bit later. So right now it's kind of like a warm gray is what I would call it. But this is just like the first layer, so just doing that. And then in the front is a whole bunch of leaves. So I'm gonna start with this dark green in the front. There's like leaves. So I'm just blackening the colors real quick. And then I'll start putting in some details. So we do have some trees here, and I'm going to use gold and some of this black to make the dark bark, because their bark is pretty dark, and they're palm trees.
Maybe you can kind of show them how you started from.
I forget about this.
Yeah.
So we just have some different layers, and the palm trees are going to be on this side, and they're just kind of overhanging like 2/3 of the picture, and you try not to just split your picture in 4s or in half, because it's not as interesting.
Right.
So you want to try and take somebody's eye around your painting. I'm getting paint all over me.
So you kind of start on the left and go down to the right.
Right.
Bottom right.
If you want. So I'm putting in the bottom part, or the bark of the trees here, and one of them's a little bit down farther, like I guess it's closer to you. But so that's just the tree part, and now I'm gonna add some leaves in there. And then I'm going to switch to a smaller brush, because right now I've got this huge brush. So the leaves obviously are going to be greenish, and it's going to be kind of yellowy green. But right now I'm just going to put in the shapes of where they're going to sit. And then later on we're going to go in and put like brush strokes that make them look more like the palm trees. So I'm doing that now, and these palm trees are going to be going off the edge here.
You make it look so easy. You just do this. And already it looks like a palm tree.
So, well, thanks.
Yeah. Oh yeah, don't forget to do this side, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I forget.
Me too, yeah.
I don't know. And
I like the acrylic because it dries faster, and the oil you have to wait forever, and I want to do it now. I don't want to paint later.
Right, and the oils, I don't like the smell, but I guess now they have ones that don't smell. They're made differently, because the old kind of oils,
probably are toxic.
Yeah, they're toxic. So I haven't tried them yet, but that's how I started painting, was with oils. I actually took a class.
Yeah. Wow.
And I love the blending,
yes,
of the oils and stuff. So
beautiful. Love the colors.
all right, so now I'm going to change my brush to a smaller brush, and it's longer, but it's smaller. And I do like the flat brushes, because then you can do the edge, and you can also do a wider stroke. So I have like a couple different strokes I can do with this.
Yes.
And now I'm going to go down. There's a bunch of leaves in the foreground, so I'm going to work on that a little bit. And I don't know what to do with this.
Why don't you use that?
Sure.
I'll remember not to drink it. I did that once, and I got them confused. Whoops.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. So anyway, I'm going to add some dark first, and tiny little bit of black. I usually don't use a lot of black and white until the very end, when I want to do shadows, and add some more things. I don't know why I'm doing this, but so anyway, these are just like these little round leaves. Oh, that's a little big, but it's just like a bunch of leaves in the foreground, and so
just like strokes then.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of trying to make them a little rounded on the top. I'll go back in, and that's a little dark there, but so it's like these little, I don't know what they are. They look like leaves that stick up in this picture.
Oh.
I don't know what kind of plant it is, but it's...
I've never been south down there, so I couldn't tell. I can't help you out.
Yeah, we went there a long time ago, and it was really nice.
What was the name?
She went to, I'm not sure which, I think she went to Puerto Vallarta, but I'm not 100% sure. She went to like an all-inclusive place, and her boyfriend and their family all go down there, like aunts and uncles, and they all do it every year. So
show them. Sorry, I keep saying show them.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I forget what I'm doing. I'm just painting.
Yeah, we have some guests. My friends are in the audience, so thank you, ladies.
Yes, thank you. So anyway, when I went to Cancun, And it was pretty. This was a long time ago, but it was pretty new. And actually, the hotel was so new that they had to finish our room before we got to
No.
go in there.
Oh, you can use this.
Yeah, okay. I will in a minute. And
I won't drink it.
okay. Well, I already put paint
Promise.
in it anyway. So
No,
sorry.
I've done that though,
I'm taking your water. I do that too.
accidentally.
Yeah. So it was kind of cool because we had one of those little lizards
Oh,
ended up being in our room.
a
It's kind
lizard?
of funny.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, they got it out, after
Yeah.
we called, but
I don't think they bite you, but
no,
I'm not
they're
going to ask either.
just little lizards. Okay, so so on the sand, I'm just adding a little more, probably a little bit too much yellow here on the sand, and then I'm gonna
The yellow that's the sand? Or
yeah, that's
shining
where
from
the sand
sun?
is. Yeah, it's just the sand. There's just a little tiny bit of sand in this picture. Usually I have quite a bit more, but I'm going to add the gold in there too to make it a little darker. But like the edge of it maybe is going to be kind of bumpy. So because it's going backing up to the water. So that's the color. Sorry, I'm
It's
talking
so
to myself.
pretty. And you keep, just keeps getting clearer and clearer about that picture. You wouldn't know
Yeah.
from just those stripes.
That's what's nice about painting with acrylics. You can layer and layer and layer. And like to finish a painting, a lot of times it may take me, like a full day if I did it all at once.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have time for
But
it to
here
dry.
for 25 minutes,
yeah,
just
so-
like,
Oh,
so
pretty.
that's the
Oh, pretty.
thing.
Ah,
And so now I'm gonna add in some of the water, and the watercolors are all different. So it's dark and it's light.
yeah, there's so
And
many
I'm-
different
I'm gonna-
blues in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch to a smaller brush.
Oh.
So this one's a round one. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, and so as I get more details, I get smaller and smaller.
Ah,
But so I want to add darker blues and lighter blues, and have some movement in the water. So I'm just kind of making little wavy lines here through this in this color, and then I'll go get it into the other colors. So and the water, not in the picture, but I decided to have the water go way up a lot farther than what the actual picture was, because I wanted more of the sea. So, that's what you can do when you paint. You can make it whatever you
yeah,
want.
it's your painting. Right?
Yeah. Just decide to do it whatever. So, so I'm gonna add some of this pearly lighter color into it, and you can't really see it in here, but it's starting to show the waves, like where the waves would be.
Oh, the white really, really
Yeah.
touching it.
So a lot of times I kind of mix things on the canvas more than in here. I just add, so I'm adding some movement
Wow.
into the
Wow.
the
Oh, yeah,
Sorry.
the ladies are enjoying it over there too.
so anyway,
I love that. Yeah, it just gets deeper and deeper each stroke you do.
yeah, it's fun to do this. Just make it nice. And I wanted to put a little boat out here. Like I love going to the beach and seeing that little tiny sailboat way
Yes.
far away.
Yeah, or the lighthouse. Where
Yeah. So yeah, a lighthouse would have been nice too. Oh, I almost forgot. There's this bar of green that goes through here.
Okay. Yep.
So I forgot to add it. I'm going to add it now. And I'm not going to put the boat in the green part because it wouldn't be there.
You wouldn't see it.
Because
I've
it's
tried
on
to
the
do
water.
the boat before, and I just can't get my boats right yet.
Yeah, they're not that easy sometimes. So I'm actually going to put it pretty close to the palm tree here. It's just going to be a little triangle boat. So, and when I get, whoops, when I get my smaller thing, then, yep, smaller brush, then I'll add more details to the boat, because it's just kind of
cute.
a little bit, there might be a little sail that way too. And so now I'm going to add another smaller brush, and I'm going to add some brush strokes to the actual leaves of the tree. So I don't know why I keep doing that.
All right.
I've noticed that I talk to myself a lot when I paint sometimes.
Do you?
I guess, yeah.
Well,
it's
you
kinda funny.
got company, so you're good.
Yeah. Anyway, so so I'm just doing like brush strokes that go just straight up and down, and that's going to show.
Oh, the
like
ends
the
of the leaves,
leaves.
how they're not really.
And they kind of, yeah, they kind of go up and down, and then they move out a little bit.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to add a little. Normally I would add the opposite color to my green, but right now I don't have it. So I'm adding a little black to make it a little darker. So so I'm just doing those up and down strokes. And then at the end of the actual leaf, then you move it out sideways, like goes straight up and down,
let it
and then it
turn.
it turns.
Wow, just one stroke.
So yeah, and so as you add like black for shadows and or darker green, and then you add light, then you start to see some details on here. So I'm going to add, I usually work dark to light, but since we're running out of time, I'm going to add some lighter colors to show, you know, maybe some part of the leaf that is in the sun more. And that just starts making it, give it a little more dimension than you normally would.
I like it.
So, and sometimes I wouldn't just use white. I would just go in with yellow, or like on the green, the opposite color is red. So if you go in with red, that'll make shadows.
Oh,
And it
I
makes,
didn't know.
yeah, it makes your painting not as flat. If you keep using white and black, it kind of flattens your painting out. But as you add other colors, it just makes it look better. So, and I also saw like we had coconuts, and
Yeah, I was going to ask you, are you adding a coconut? But we only have 2 minutes, so.
yeah. So if
you
I added some coconuts, I don't have quite the right color, but I would put them like right up here in this tree, because we actually saw some people that were picking coconuts, and they seem to, for some reason, they seem like they're always in threes. I'm not sure why,
Wow.
but
Can I say that one more time? And so that was like, shoot.
sorry, yeah.
I see. Yeah. Very good.
So, so I'm just going to continue with my up and down strokes here for these leaves. Sometimes the color ends up being so close to what you have that you don't really see any strokes there.
What about the sun hitting on it? Which side would you?
Right, so I have a little bit of yellow in here, so
Yep.
the sun is probably over here, so
Yep.
I'm going to start adding some yellow like on the top and sort of on this side.
Okay.
And then I'll have less yellow over on this side.
Oh, okay. I
So
was
it's like
wondering.
the sun comes this way.
Right.
And then, you know, just keep adding the different colors. It's like, you know, the darks and lights, and
Yep.
add some more details. So, okay.
Well, I guess we only have a minute left, so.
Yep. So,
So do you have a website or anything?
I
Or
have an
more
Insta.
information?
Yeah, I have an Instagram account that I just started, and I've just been putting pictures of paintings that I've been doing, and it's called painting.piece24, and it's eventually I want to start putting other things on there about the art for healing that I work on, and so
Do you have a website for art with healing?
no, I don't, but that's going to be painting piece when I
Okay.
get it finished.
Yeah.
I started it.
It would be nice to, you can show people how to do this.
Yeah, I'd like to put up lessons on the website, and also just samples of
YouTube.
what the lessons are and
Yeah,
stuff like that. So
fantastic.
yeah,
So
it's
show
fun.
them. Just keep
Okay.
showing them.
All right,
Since we're
so
ending,
yep, it's
don't cover your face, though.
yeah. Sorry. You can tell I'm a
Excellent. Excellent. I
professional.
love it. I love it. You did it in such a quick time. We always run out of time.
Well, it's definitely not finished, but it gives
Yeah.
you an idea of how
Yeah.
to do the different parts, hopefully.
Yeah, and just a little
just-
swirl here and up and down, and you got
Yeah.
grass, and you got water.
Yeah, it's amazing that it's just a little bit, it's not as hard as people think it is. And the big thing
Anybody
is to
can
just,
do it, right?
yeah, anybody can do it.
Relax.
And just relax and, just put in what you really think.
Just
Because
zone out of all
Yep.
your.
someone told me you're actually painting a part of yourself when you're painting.
Oh, what a
Which I thought
beautiful-
that was a
It
nice,
is.
nice thought.
So here we had Pam healing with the art. Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah,
It was
thank you
fun
for
to be
coming.
here.
Yeah, I always love your paintings.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So tune in next time, and thanks for joining us with Pam healing with art. Love you guys.
Follow us on Instagram at nutmeg.tv.
The water's warm at Jaws Pond, and we're stocked full of treasures. Big or small, we buy it all. We buy and sell fast rides, power tools, vintage guitars, and so much more. Walk the plank in style with our fine jewelry, diamonds, and watches. Plus, we have a huge selection of the latest video games, including the new PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. Jaws Pond, conveniently located on Meriden Waterbury Turnpike in Southington and West Main Street in New Britain.